It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Flying Dog Brewery, and it's a bottle of their Brewhouse Rarities Earl Grey Black Wheat. The beer is coming in at 6.3% ABV. Nice, of course it's got the classic Flying Dog design on the label. There's the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass. I'm not sure whether to call this a black lager or a stout or a porter or a dark mild. We'll have to have a look. Quite a carbonated beer, two-finger tan coloured head, jet black beer in the glass. Let's get the aroma. Probably black lager, just by the aroma. Do you get the Earl Grey tea? Not really. You're going to really struggle to get the Earl Grey tea, especially with all them dark malts, them roasted malts. You're going to struggle to find that flavour, that Earl Grey tea flavour in the beer. But let's go ahead and try and find it anyway. We do. Fair play. I was wrong. Yeah, they must have used a lot of it. A lot of the Earl Grey tea. Yeah, it tastes like tea bag. It tastes like you're chewing on a wet tea bag that's already been brewed. Not that I've ever done it. Just imagine it. Nicely carbonated. Tastes like a Vienna lager, if I'm honest. It's got a Vienna lager feel to it. Slightly burnt, roasted, toffee flavours coming through. And then that Earl Grey tea. That's pretty damn awesome. A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of caramel. I know I keep mentioning that in my reviews, but it's the best way to describe a dark beer. You get a sweetness from the caramel, you get a bitterness from the chocolate, and of course a little bit of sweetness and flavour. And then you got a lot of that kind of, that bitterness coming from that coffee. And it's all roasted malt. It's pretty fantastic what you can do with malts these days. Or what you can do with malts forever. Because they've been brewing stouts forever. Mouthfeel, drinkable, quite refreshing actually for a 6.3% ABV beer. Yeah, I think they've done a good job with this. I've been steering away from this beer, I gotta be honest. I've had it a while now, and it's just been one of them beers that I thought, am I gonna like it, really? But they pulled it off. The wheat flavours in there, it's got a nice mouthfeel. It's definitely a kind of a Vienna lager for me. And then with that tea, that Earl Grey tea, it works a treat. Disconnected from the world below, the entire brewery congregates atop a historic overlook each year to develop beers that shatter the confines of traditional styles. The only precedent lies in a few simple words from the good doctor. Too weird to live, too rare to die. Too weird to live, too rare to die. Pardon me. Yeah. That's your Flying Dog Brewhouse Rarities Earl Grey Black Wheat, 6.3% ABV. How do I rate it? that kind of wet tea bag. Do you know when you sometimes you're lazy and you leave, I very rarely do it, if not ever, but if you were to leave a tea bag on your draining board, if you were to let it go cold and then put your nose in and smell it, it's that kind of wet cold tea smell. It's got that in the taste, and it actually works quite well with the roasted malt and the wheat in the beer. It's actually something different, and it's actually something that's quite nice. I like it. For me, with the alcohol content at 6.3% ABV, it just carries it really well. You don't get a sense of the alcohol at all. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Cheers.